bien, salut tout le monde, c'est Pirate16 et aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour une nouvelle vidéo. Non pas pour du Minecraft, non pas pour un tuto, mais aujourd'hui je vais lancer mon tout premier let's play, un let's play un peu spécial sur une série que j'adore, Retour vers le futur. Pour ceux qui ne connaissent pas, Retour vers le futur, c'est un film, ou plutôt une trilogie assez connue, qui a quand même était vraiment super connu, comme je viens de le dire. Donc pour ceux qui connaissent pas, c'est un film avec le voyage dans le temps, avec une voiture comme vous voyez ici. Et donc je vais tester le jeu, enfin je vais tester, je vais faire un let's play. Donc c'est la première fois que je joue avec, j'ai juste regardé avant un peu, mais j'ai juste vu le début du jeu. On m'a dit que c'était super, je vais essayer de faire les 5 épisodes, puisque dans le jeu il y a 5 épisodes différents. Donc j'essaie de faire les 5 pour vous. Donc voilà, on va juste se mettre en français. On va regarder juste dans les paramètres s'il n'y a pas de alors, niveau indice, on va retirer ça parce que ça va être trop facile. Sous-titres avec, texte déroulant avec, rappel de mission, on va mettre tout avec. Ça, là après musique, voix, on va laisser. Qualité des graphismes, on va mettre à fond. Qualité ombre, anti-aliasing, on s'en fout. Parce que je ne sais même pas ce que c'est. Qualité avancée, c'est quoi? Ah, il n'y a pas. Et mon écran, je crois que ça devrait être parfait. Après, qu'est-ce qu'il y a d'autre? Sous-titré, non, il n'y a rien d'autre. Voilà. Donc on va se lancer. Nouvelle partie. Avant de commencer, voulez-vous que le jeu fasse... Oh, je vais me mettre en novice puisque c'est quand même la première fois que j'y joue. Voilà, c'est parti. Enfin, ça devrait. Et là, je me tais.
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch this.
Donc voilà, première interaction avec le jeu.
What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour!
Vous avez pu reconnaître la
The
scène
temporal
du
displacement
premier
occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Ah, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal.
Ah, ça apparaît.
Look out!
Oui, il y a l'air d'avoir un problème dans l'espace-temps.
Doc?
Oh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Prends enfin... c'est pas le bon clavier. Prends enfin les commandes du jeu. Donc, à présent, sélectionne la boîte à outils. Ça doit être ça.
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared, and the flux dispersal rate is inversely proportional.
Doc, shouldn't we get out of here before the Libyans show up? Doc?
Great Scott!
Ils sont en plein paradoxe.
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake!
Quoi?
Doc! No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc! Doc!
Ah, ce n'était qu'un cauchemar en fait. Ok. Bon ben, ça commence bien.
Marty, is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now, back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late!
Ah oui, c'est vrai, des délires. Un peu trop. J'ai oublié de dire, le jeu, donc l'histoire, se passe 6 mois après la fin du 3. Donc on est en 1986, en mai je pense. À peu près, donc le film se passe en octobre. Ouais, c'est 6 mois, à peu près. Maquette. J'aime. Beaucoup de trucs dont on se souvient de ce film. Alors je comprends pas pourquoi le baf n'est pas cassé, vu que ça se passe après. Son ampli devrait être détruit. Que Marty le détruit dans le premier film.
Dad! Are we too late to stop the... sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right to...
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty!
Banane.
Hi, Biff.
Avec le fameux
Come to
casque,
see if the old
intuition.
crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just... remembering.
Alors, sélectionne les objets du labo pour t'assurer que le doc n'a rien laissé traîner de dangereux. D'accord, Meldenstein, ça a pas l'air très important.
A fish tank? I never knew Doc raised fish. Doc's fish had weird taste in decor. I kind of like Doc.
Bon, on évite tout ce qui est là.
Wonder why Doc didn't take any of these with him.
Alors, bon, la caméra elle s'est mise n'importe comment. Je joue à chaque fois les mauvaises touches, c'est l'habitude de Minecraft. Et on va aller voir par là. La maquette.
Doc built this model of downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
Alors, jetez un coup d'œil à la maquette.
Can I see that model courthouse for just a second? I need to get something out of it.
Like what? A not guilty verdict? That was a joke.
Oh, ha. But really, can I?
Nah, I think I'll hold on
Ça
to
a
it.
pas l'air d'avoir changé depuis le dernier.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, look at what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha!
Bon, il a l'air que Biff ne veut pas me donner le carnet, donc on va lui prendre de force, parce que c'est ainsi. Bon, tu vas me donner ce foutu hôtel de ville.
Hey, Biff.
Le carnet dangereux, ouais, quelle blague. Le carnet ne vaut pas un clou, le carnet me rend le doc. On va dire qu'il ne peut pas
That
comprendre parce qu'il
notebook wouldn't mean
comprend jamais
anything to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
You calling me ignorant?
C'est exactement ça. Non, je te le rachète, je file jamais de l'argent à Tannen. Le carnet me rapporte.
I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to
Mais
get
il est
over
pas
it
mort.
and move on.
Bon, quand même,
I'll
c'est la
pay you
faiblesse
for it.
technique.
How much? Not enough.
Bon. On va aller voir un petit peu ailleurs.
Never mind.
La caméra est mal foutue. Ah, voilà. Jukebox. On va jouer un peu de musique. Ah,
Hey,
peut-être une
let me
technique
try,
de
Marty.
hôtel.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
Ah, merci,
You got it,
papa.
Mr. McFly.
Bah,
Enough of that junk.
Now, Biff.
Sorry, Marty.
on peut même pas y toucher en fait. Bon, très bien. Alors. Bon, lui apparemment il est toujours pas... qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Machine électrique. Matériel électrique.
Looks like a hand crank lightning rod, or maybe a lightning powered pencil sharpener.
Ah, oh. Tiens, tiens, tiens.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Il a la guitare. Inventaire, indice. Résumé. Indice. Oh, ouais. Bon, j'ai même pas lu. Qu'est-ce que je fais? Indice, on va essayer de s'en servir le moins possible. Inventaire. Une photo de Georges. Est-ce que j'ai eu cette photo de Georges? Guitare. J'ai pris le... Il vient de me brancher.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead.
Ah, peut-être le moyen de reprendre.
Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff, I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh. You're right, Mr. McFly. Here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks.
Petit solo.
Wow, that was sizzling hot. Like a melting ice cube.
Bon, est-ce qu'on peut toucher
Quality's good, but it needs more bass. And treble. And volume.
les boutons de l'amplificateur.
Let's make some noise.
On peut monter le volume un petit peu. Normalement il est mis à 100. Bon, à mon avis là il veut pas se refaire avoir.
And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, butthead.
Encore jouer de la guitare.
Biff, I thought I told you not to take my son's guitar.
Oh, right. Sure thing, Mr. McFly. I was just warming them up for you, Marty. Let's see what you got.
Oh, peut-être peut-être moyen de l'attraper.
Man, you
Oh, no,
kids
no,
have
please.
ruined rock and roll.
Vous avez gâché.
I better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again. Now that
On peut pas
is a
monter le son
dangerous
encore
amp.
plus fort pour qu'il prenne la guitare et qu'il se fasse avoir. Enfin, je sais pas. Ce serait peut-être un moyen de les occuper.
Hey, Dad.
On va parler à Monsieur McFly.
Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You. Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
That notebook is Doc's legacy. I've got an obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Yeah?
Then how is it your obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty. If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy.
About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle it.
So can I.
Si tu pouvais t'en occuper, ça serait cool.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way, but you know where to find me. Problem?
On a pu retourner une deuxième, comme dans le passé.
Biff?
He's got this thing, see, and I really need to get it back.
If he stole something from you...
No, it's one of Doc's notebooks. Yeah, he found it first, but...
Oh, well then I'm not sure what to tell you. I guess you'll just have to appeal to his better angels or something.
Or something. Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son, but the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
Bon.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
On va aller revoir ce blaireau de bif. Où il est ce blaireau de bif?
Hey, Biff.
Allez, Biff. Ouais, c'est les mêmes propositions qu'avant.
It's just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it was really worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
Si seulement ça pouvait être vrai. Donc je te le rassure.
Never mind.
Donc laisse-moi tomber. On va essayer.
I better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again.
You want to hear a number by Biff and the Biff Tones? Always happy to play for my adoring fans.
Hein? Bien, ça bien.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
Attention. Dans ta gueule.
Rock on, Biff.
Bon, je suis maintenant pour l'hôtel de ville. Parfait.
Doc, where are you?
Je me rappelle de ce bon bruit. Le vidéo vient d'arriver. On va s'approcher de la fameuse reine. Il va
Doc?
être froid.
Einstein! Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Une chaussure.
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
C'est sûrement de la chaussure de Clara.
Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
Marty? Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is. I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right, last time departed, oh, jeez. Come on. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him
C'est
now?
vraiment pratique quand on voit pas la date de départ. Franchement, problème.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
Ouais, donc ce problème, c'est qu'il faut savoir quand.
I probably shouldn't fiddle with the time circuits again until I know when to look for
À mon
Doc.
avis, on ne sait plus rien faire dans la DeLorean, donc on va sortir. Quitter. Je suis en train de penser à un truc. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire avec le chien? Et si je prenais cette fameuse chaussure, je pourrais savoir y aller. Mais non, mais pas avec la DeLorean, enfin. Mais qu'est-ce qu'il me fait là?
Nah.
Oh, douille. Je vais faire avec Einstein, ma chaussure.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie?
Ah, ouais, j'en étais sûr.
Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Vas-y, cours après. Vas-y, vas-y. Sur le town square de...
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Bon. À mon avis, on va retrouver Doc Jeux. Strickland.
Step away from the door! Ah! Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
Bon. Elle a l'air très, mais vraiment très vénère, celle-là. Bon. Strickland.
E. Strickland? You aren't related to, Vice Principal Strickland, are you, ma'am?
Not that it's any of your business, but I'm his sister, Edna. Oh, and you're one of those McFly slackers, aren't ya?
Yes, what's old man I mean, what else has your brother been saying about me?
Nothing I couldn't have deduced from myself, slacker.
Bon, j'ai quelque chose.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see. A shoe? Now what would I want with a... Huh?
Eureka!
Stay there!
J'ai envie de back in time. Wow. C'est bien favori.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Bon ben Einstein, désolé hein. Mais c'est quoi ce comportement?
Took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
Tous les Strickland sont du même genre.
Have a seat, Sonny.
Je suis pas petit. Est-ce que tu veux que je m'asseye avec toutes ces boîtes?
You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Bon, heureusement qu'on a passé en vite parce que sinon plein de gens qui pourraient plus fumer. Alors, voyons voir ce qu'il y a dans cette pièce. Je vois qu'ici on a... machine à écrire, on va pouvoir faire avec. Je vais peut-être essayer de déplacer les boîtes. Pourquoi cette touche? Ah non.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Donc je vais poser quelques questions et puis après je vais couper la vidéo pour le premier épisode. Comme ça. Jumelles.
Mind if I take a look?
Si on peut faire quelque chose.
Go ahead, dear.
Man, these are powerful. I could see Biff going into the video store.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches. Yeah, he's nothing but an out-of-control hedonist, just like his father.
If there's a clue to find a dock out there, I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking.
Bon.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree! Yes?
Vraiment toute sérieuse, elle s'énerve et puis... Yes? Quand avez-vous perdu votre chaussure? Pourquoi regardez tous ces journaux? Bon, on va aller...
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes. The day that speakeasy burned down.
A speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Dans toutes les villes. Embarquement donc illégal, cool. Pourquoi garder tous ces jours? Embarquement de
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history? My Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that? Tiff Tannen! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Donc le fils de Biff s'appelle Tiff. Bah dis donc, nous aurons tous le nom en If. Bon. On peut rien faire de plus.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Oui, c'est bon, on a compris que tu n'aimais pas les gens. Tiens, ah, mais non, on voit. Biff qui achète. Ah 1932. Mais j'ai pas vu ce qui était écrit avant. Ah bah, reconstruction.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date!
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
ça veut dire qu'elle a perdu sa chaussure lors de l'incendie et le bâtiment a été reconstruit en février 1932. Le bâtiment a dû être détruit un peu avant. Mais ça, donc on ne sait pas encore exactement la date. Donc ce qu'il faudrait, c'est savoir... savoir quand ce bâtiment a-t-il été en incendie. À mon avis, on devrait utiliser les journaux, mais il faudra à mon avis occuper ou alors le faire en cachette. Quand on partira faire quelque chose, mais pas l'air de vouloir partir. Et bon, sur ce, on va se quitter, car oui, le premier épisode est en train de se terminer. J'ai pas envie de faire des épisodes qui durent super longtemps. À mon avis, on doit être à 30 minutes ou quelque chose comme ça. Donc je vous dis à la prochaine à tous. N'oubliez pas de mettre un j'aime, un commentaire, voir si la série vous plaît. Enfin, si la série, si cet épisode vous plaît. Je vous dis à très bientôt. Salut à tous.